Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Phoenix Spirit coming in with the water signs for the remainder of 2022 to give you guys some guidance. I hope you guys enjoyed the last spill of October. So we are looking at the water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You can look at your moon and rising signs as well. So there will be other readings to take a look at other than your sun sign, if you know what your sun, moon, and rising is. So water signs, you guys have, I feel like, you guys, especially Scorpio, have birthday Scorpio, you guys are going through a huge transformation, especially with Scorpio season being in the forefront. So your first card out is your spirit animal card, which is the hawk. Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. And we have the hawk medicine here, right? And this is about taking flight, having a higher perspective with spirit, having a higher perspective. They're also talking about staying focused on your priorities. So I feel like for the last 6 months, maybe we've all been in that stagnant energy where it's just kind of been non-moving, very stagnant. And I feel like right now it's like, okay, now it's time to take care of business. That transformation energy. It's time to make moves. It's time to make these transitions that you need to make in your life. So we do have the hawk medicine here coming out for you guys, representing your spirit animal for the next few months. And if you start seeing hawks, it's to remind you to stay focused. Focus on your priorities. Focus on the things that spirit is guiding you to focus on. Also open your greater vision to see heights. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to have your third eye being activated. Dreams, a lot of dream time. I'm feeling that as well as night. A lot of you guys are getting messages at nighttime. Spirit is reminding you that you all have a bright future ahead of you. So I know that with, you guys are usually empaths, feeling a lot of the collective energy, but I do know that you guys do put up a lot of your boundaries, or learning to put up boundaries, learning to nurture yourself. And you do have nurturing coming out. So we have the earth chakra coming out for you guys to really work with and connect with nurturing. And if you look, you see this tiger, spirit animal medicine there, right? Or this cheetah tiger, mama tiger, and it's very nurturing. What I feel for you guys, again, is that feeling of nurturing yourself, making yourself a priority, prioritizing yourself, fulfilling the goals that you have set for you. If that's losing weight, getting more healthy. I feel some of you guys are health conscientious, or looking at dieting, or changing the way that you diet, or changing different things like that. But this really is about for you guys to nurture yourself as water signs. You guys are very emotional, right? You guys, deal with your emotions. You guys take on the burdens of other people. You guys have a lot of hardships because you guys are very caring. And so sometimes that could be where you guys feel like you're out of balance at times, but Spirit is asking you for the remainder of the year to really nurture yourself, to really put yourself in the forefront. Even though you're seeing this mama nurturing, I feel like Spirit is wanting to nurture you. I feel like Spirit is wanting to come in and nurture you, is wanting to take care of you, as well as you have this energy of the hawk coming in about priorities and prioritizing yourself in that. Your secret destiny for the next month and a half is fulfillment. And I love that because look at the full moon energy. So the full moon is very significant for you guys. And I know that Scorpio eclipse and Scorpio seasons, especially for Scorpios, I feel like the eclipse energy has really shifted and transformed certain aspects in your life. And I do feel like for the full moon for you guys, moon energy is very significant for you guys. And I feel there's the peach on the tree, right? So fulfillment. Your abundance, your life is going to change in the next few months. You're going to be starting to see the things that you're manifesting, things that you're wanting to create, And then we have the crossing. I love this because you guys are getting ready to go on this new journey. There's that crossing, the transformation energy, the initiation. So all of this year has probably really shifted and moved you guys, really kind of helped you guys ground in, nurture yourself, self-love, self-preservation. I'm hearing for some of you guys, where you guys start to really make yourself a priority. And we have the crossing, the initiation, look, there's this portal waiting for you to really move through, right? So this next moment of your rebirthing cycle is coming at the end of this year, And I feel like this really started in the month of September for a lot of you guys, where you guys were beginning to feel this shift. Maybe getting more messages and seeing more things, synchronicities really changing, right? But I really felt like you guys were really starting to get this shift, and you have this crossing. So there is this portal aspect, this ascension journey, this next phase in your life that's really coming through for you water signs. Again, I feel like that's a lot of transformation energy. And what is that leading you to is your fulfillment. And it's because, again, you guys are making yourself a priority. You're nurturing yourself. I feel like this whole year, you know, you guys may have been in the stagnant energy of non-moving and not understanding why, but there's always a reason why Spirit doesn't always move us, you know. It doesn't always want to shift us out in different things like that, because we're not meant to. We're meant to be in more of a stagnant energy, in a rest period, you know, because we do have transformation energy that's coming. And so I feel like for a lot of you guys have been struggling with that, but there is abundance coming. You have fulfillment. This to me is your manifestation, what you're manifesting, okay? You know, and this is the initiation. There's an initiation energy that's taking place with you, with all of you water signs, where you're moving into this next phase in your journey. So, you know, you guys have a month and a half left, but you're going to start seeing you're going to start seeing things change, I feel, for a lot of you guys, okay? Yeah, you guys have definitely been in this stagnant energy of just experiencing, because you guys were meant to see past, yeah, but boundaries, definitely brown. There's that breakthrough energy. Yeah. All right. Okay, living conditioning. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, you guys have been stagnant. This is experiencing. This is a beautiful card to be in the moment, you know, to just experience things, to just kind of go through life, right? So a lot of you guys may have been feeling more in the 3D, not in the 5D, or not in this transformation energy. Your things are not shifting because you're meant to just experience. And these are the ebbs and flows of your life. So it's not always great. It's not like, oh, okay, I'm experiencing these great times, you know, like she's sitting here in her garden and she's experiencing this moment. This is also experiencing the highs and the lows, you know, being present, because you're meant to see past the illusion. There was something that you didn't, there was a truth that you believe to be true about yourself. And this is usually a societal view. This is usually what society would tell you, your parents, your friends, the things that you actually believe, seeing beyond the illusion, you know, really turning yourself in and really seeing past that, seeing really how beautiful you are, how perfect you are, how much of a healer, how you bring so much light and illumination to the world, you know, seeing past your own lack of, you know, your own self-worth, right? You may have felt like you were unworthy of love. You may feel like you were unworthy of something more, and you're seeing past that. And that's what Spirit was bringing you into this experience of the ebbs and flows, of the highs and lows, is because Spirit wanted you to see past the illusions, right? Seeing past the things that, you know, in their politics, there were snakes. There were snakes in your camp. There were people that were wearing masks around you, okay? You know, even yourself that needed to reveal who you truly are, the illusion, right? So this is like a two-part for some of you guys. Some of you guys were really seeing snakes, seeing that what needed to be revealed were the people around you. And so the stagnant energy, the experiencing, the highs and lows, ebbs and flows of the non-movement, people were being revealed to you. And this is why this was taking place. And this is why, you know, you're finishing out this year, is because Spirit was helping you to really uncover who the snakes were in your camp. Not everybody in your camp, is for you. You may be rocking with somebody for 20 years and realize that your friend or your person is jealous of you, right? politics in general. When I see politics, I just see snakes, people that are wearing a mask, right? When you think of politics, you think of a very untruthful people, political. But this also, to me, is some of you guys need to start to uncover who you truly were, uncover what you believed was to be true that wasn't true, And then there's this breakthrough energy that's coming out, right? There's this breakthrough that's coming. So right now, presently, a lot of you guys are seeing things unfold. You guys are seeing the snakes that are in your camp. You guys are seeing even illusions about yourself. Like, I am worthy. I deserve love. And then here's this breakthrough energy. Like, I'm breaking out. I'm breaking free. I'm breaking free from any of these constraints, right? There's an illumination that is here. It's so beautiful when I see this card. I love this card because it's like, finally, layers are being demolished, destroyed. These are opinions of yourself, opinions of others. But, this could even be belief systems that are falling away, right? A lot of us have grew up in a very religious background, and we believed a lot of what was told. And it's hard at times to really stand in your own vibration and understand your own frequency that, yeah, that may be their truth. Like, if you're religious, that's great. That's your truth. You believe Jesus Christ is coming back to save us. That is your truth. I honor your truth, right? But your truth may not be my truth. And you're breaking out of that, right? Whatever society has told you, you're breaking free. Your family, your friends, this is a really breakthrough moment that's really coming in, for you guys, for moving you through this year. So, even though you guys have been this experiencing energy for the majority of this year, but you guys are seeing the illusions with, even your own toxicity, your own self-sabotaging behavior is coming through, right? Even with people, it's like you got codependency. So you're drawing people in that are snakes. You're drawing people in that are not for you, right? And that's because I'm lacking some self-worth, or I'm not putting up my boundaries. Whatever this is, there's something that's being revealed to you, right? And it was a challenge for you to go through this. But it's for Spirit is saying that right now, for this, I believe for November coming into 12/12, I'm getting the day 12/12, middle of December, you're going to start seeing this unveiling of snakes within your camp, but also seeing yourself, your own toxicity, because we all have it. You can be in a relationship with somebody that's toxic, but you're toxic too, in the sense of you got codependency. You keep taking this person back, right? So there's some codependency. There's some need of validation. There's this need of acceptance, right? So even though you may be seeing people, you're also seeing yourself. And there's a breakthrough. This is where you're breaking free. You can make these changes and adjustments, and then you're turning in. And I love this card because you are getting rid of the external, right? Look at that. All the external people, opinions, thoughts, right? These are not yours. And so you're really going to be taking control of yourself. Again, nurturing yourself, right? You're turning people away. You're tuning them out. Media, this is like where some of you guys may be feeling yourself going into hibernation mode. You may be feeling yourself really kind of turning away from your normal group of people. Again, because, you're seeing that you may not even be resonating with those people anymore, right? And so there's turning in. You also have on the bottom of this, right, the overall energy is conditioning. And this is, this card to me is just very self-explanatory. I grew up in a house where my dad always talked about the damn sheep and the lion, and always used this example, right? Are you a sheep or are you a lion? And, if your friends are going to jump off a cliff, are you jumping off with them, Dendra? And I'd be like, no, because that's stupid. But that's the same thing, right? Are you a sheep or are you the lion? And you're the lion. You're not a sheep, but this conditioning has made you feel like you're a part of the herd. And you are not. You stand alone. You are unique, water signs. You are unique, you are special. And your family may have made you feel a certain type of way. And I feel a lot of family with you guys, a lot of family pressure, a lot of family thoughts, a lot of family dynamics really coming through. Society, your friends, what you believe. And you are truly wanting to break free, liberating yourself from that, really breaking out of that constraints and that constriction, because you realize that you're a lion, you're a damn lion. And you're tying yourself to the herd, but you're not supposed to, because this is old conditioning. This is old thought patterns that you are breaking free. You're seeing beyond the illusions. You're seeing the snakes, the mask. The truth is being revealed, right? The lies. And again, you know, I think I was reading something about religion and I was like, oh my God. And I think it was the Bible. And I think it was so many years ago, I think I even researched this. One of my friends, I think she said she was researching something and she was talking about the Bible. And I was thinking to myself, and I was like, what? And I think she had mentioned that these people didn't even rock with Jesus Christ, right? They're writing all these accounts of being with Jesus Christ, and they never even went out with him. Like, they weren't even there. They were like, Jesus Christ has been dead for like hundreds of years. And I was like, what? And so I was like, I knew something. And not knocking the Bible, please do not feel like, you know, don't come after me because I'm mentioning the Bible. I'm just simply saying that this was a conditioning that I grew up with, right? This thought, this truth. And when the truth was revealed, it was like, oh, you know, just this thought. This is a past life. For a lot of you guys who are dealing and clearing out past life karma, past life situations, past life issues. If you guys have done a lot of clearing, if you guys have done a lot of shadow work, if you guys have done a lot of inner child journey, clearing, alchemizing that, and you're still finding that you're still conditioned. There's still a conditioning here. There's still something that's where you're feeling like you're lacking in self-worth. This is a past life. So move into the past life. Connect with your past life self and find out what is there, okay? So for those of you guys that meditate, for those of you guys that do shamanic journeying, traveling, whatever it is, set your intentions in for connecting with a past life that is associated with this conditioning. Whatever this conditioning is for each and every one of you guys. If this is family, if this is work related, if this is society, if this is like a lack of self-worth, it usually comes down to lack of self-worth. Just gonna be honest with you guys. It's usually our major shadow. You know, this is a conditioning that we all grew up with, that's embedded with us, but it's not just this life, because what Spirit is saying, you've cleared out this life pattern. Now you're moving into a past life pattern, right? This is where we're clearing past lives. Okay, and we do that. We clear our past lives, we clear ancestral, generational situations. And then we have source energy here, all right? And when I have source energy, this is connection. This is connection to the divine, connection to source, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. So God, I feel, is giving you messages thyself, okay? I feel like God is giving you those messages for yourself. I'm going to throw these so you guys can just see them over here. Okay. Past life. But I feel like God is like sending you guys messages, you know, because you have the messages here and letting you know that you do have fulfillment, that you guys have been through so many hardships, right? But the more that you tune everybody out, the external factor out, you listen to God, you're listening to source, you're listening to the creator, you're listening to the divine. You know, I say prayer is speaking to God. We pray and we're talking to God. But meditation to me, or just being in silence, is where we hear the divine speak to us, is where we get clear messages, clear answers, okay? All right, so let's see, water signs. What does your water element want to speak to you about the next few months? Love, healing, and communication. Wow. So for some, this is beautiful. For some of you guys, you know, water signs, this is dealing surrounding around love. Okay. For some of you guys, I love this card. It's so beautiful. It's like the pastel color. Love, opening the heart center, flowing with love. You know, again, some of you guys are finding fulfillment. Some of you guys could be finding fulfillment with a relationship or a connection that's nurturing you, where you feel very nurtured in it. For some of you guys, this is self-love. Okay, that self-love that I was talking about, you know, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, honoring yourself for the next 3 months, really moving that in. This is bringing you such a level of healing. And if you had a chance to catch the collective message or the message for light workers, I did mention that this is the time where mental health is being affected. This is the time where realignment can really be of essential. So for those of you guys that are healers, work on, you know, using your healing practices for yourself for these next month and a half. For those of you guys that do know a healer, maybe time for you to book that healing session. Some of you guys, again, there's that water element, right? So you guys are healing with water. Water can really be of assistance to you guys, listening to water sounds, listening to, you know, for me, I was listening to dolphin sounds. I couldn't sleep, so I was listening to dolphin sounds. I think it was like, I don't even know what time this morning. But I was listening to dolphin sounds, water sounds, or whatever, and it was just very healing. But there's this healing aspect. You may find yourself healing with other people, because you do have other people in this card coming in to assist you. And we do have communication coming through. With the turtle medicine as well. Turtle for me is always slow moving. So there's that slow moving, stagnant energy. And again, this feels communication with spirits, falling right underneath source. Again, those messages that are coming in. Spirit may be directing you on how you need to heal, what still needs to be healed. Again, you are healing past lives right now, you guys. So whatever is coming up for you, there is this healing aspect of past lives, but it's to help you to self-love, to nurture yourself, to help you continue to find your fulfillment. Your fulfillment is not outside, it is internal, right? So you are learning to turn in, to listen to your own to listen to your own compass, your own advice, right? To listen to, you know, what spirit is directing you to. This communication that's here. You know, I feel that it's also very deep. The colors in the ocean are darker, so I feel like she's very underneath the surface as well. So I feel like, you know, there's a lot of healing that's taking place of these past lives, energy that's really coming through. And I feel like the healing is also, you know, with the toxicity within yourself, or seeing past the illusions, breaking free of societal views, which is beautiful. And this is where this is leading you, this initiation, this new, you know, this new journey that you're getting ready to embark on for the new year, you know. All right, let's see what water signs have coming in. What are the blessings, please, Spirit? What are the blessings? I don't know if they're gonna fall. Water signs. Yeah, I was feeling that for some of you guys, definitely. Oh, I'll just take these two. All right, so for some of you guys, a blessing on your health, and I was feeling some of you guys were, I got health conscientious for some of you guys, and I felt for some of you guys prioritizing your health, really working on your health, making your health better. There's a dragon energy, so I feel very protective energy from the dragon spirit for you guys. I love the dragon elemental coming through. Look, they're picking berries off of the grapes, so I feel like there's that feeling of, you know, dragon energy is a higher elemental that comes in to assist you, to protect, helps you with your transformation process. So a lot of you guys, I feel, are going through this transformation process within your health. Again, this can just be, I'm going to work out. I'm going to make this a priority to actually go to the gym 3 times a week. I actually make it a priority to eat better. I'm actually making a priority to focus on my health, to go to the doctor, to get my blood work done. Like for some of you guys, you need to go get your blood work done. Once a year, you should go get in your CBC, your full panel, like your full blood workup, just to do that for yourself. But a lot of you guys are moving to, again, a blessing on your health. So if you guys have been worried about your health, right? If you guys have been focusing on your health for most of the year and it has not been getting better, just know that by the end of this year, it is going to be better. But you do have this dragon medicine that is protecting you. There's that grapes. He's pulling the grapes off of the tree, if you can see, right? And I feel like he's giving you some medicines. For some of you guys, some of that may be plant medicine that you guys are kind of divulging into. I heavily not work with, but I heavily encourage plant medicine, you know, just in increments, okay? But there is definitely a blessing on the health. Excuse me. She has this cup here, so I feel like this is where, and her cup is empty. Right, so I feel like for you guys, you're depleted, and I feel like what Spirit is saying is that, you know, these next 2 months, you're really going to be focusing on your health, your priorities, your self-love, healing yourself, really. And I feel like this is a gentle energy for your water signs. I feel like whatever roughness you guys may have, if you guys were in rough waters, I feel like you guys are moving into much more calmer waters in the last part of your healing journey. And then a blessing of protection. So we do have a blessing of protection coming in. That's that protective energy I was feeling with that dragon. For some of you guys may be very feeling guarded or needing for protection, or, you know, we do have energy vampires going on right now. We have a lot of scammers. We just have a lot of people that are just being real devious, right? You know, and you're just, Spirit wants you to know that your energy is being protected. It's being protected. So you don't have to worry about whatever changes or things that are happening, Spirit wants you to know that there's a blessing of protection that's coming to you. And again, very guarded energy. That dragon has got you. So I feel like, you know, Spirit really has you. What does the divine want to say for the water signs for the remainder of 2022? Oh, I love it. Yeah, so, you know, Spirit wants to remind you you are protected. Very grounded energy as well. And I feel like for some of you guys, if you guys are nurturing somebody else, or you're nurturing, you know, a child or something to that effect, because there's that mama energy here, you're very, just know that there is protection. Whatever, if you're or even if your child is going through any type of sickness or health issues, just know that there's protection. That's all I'm going to say. There's protection, okay? We do have communication. The divine says, this is so funny, that you are extraordinary. Look at that peacock, right? Didn't I say that you guys are awesome? There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. That's right. I said that. You guys are definitely unique. You guys stand alone. That's that conditioning. You guys are not like everybody else, right? You guys are the lion, okay? All right, angel numbers that they should look out for, water signs to look out for. Significant angel numbers, please. And clearly, you guys, I'm working on my setup because I've just been moving around. You guys got quite a bit of angel numbers. Wow. We have 111. Beautiful. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. I love that because you do have love coming in. You do have love being, you know, poured into you from the divine. And we do have 111. When we see 111, the angels want you to know that you're fully supported right now, right? Fully supported. 777, you guys. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is a part of your purpose, a state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in the flow. I love that. So when you see 777, that's that flow energy, the hawk medicine coming through, right? Reminding you you're in the flow. And also for those of you guys that are in that experiencing energy. And then I am stable. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. That's where that nurturing is. You're a nurturer. You're a natural nurturer. You're a natural lovable person. And Spirit just wants to bless you. Right? So if you're seeing fours, it's to remind you of stability, that you are stable, you are protected, you know, that you are a light being, that you are extraordinary. And the last one is 00. Let me tell you, I was getting phone calls with 0000000. And finally, and nobody was there. And finally, when I looked up what 00 means, it means that God is calling me. Like God was literally calling me, telling me to shut up. Not shut up, but I was like in doubt. So when you see 000s, it's a big message from the divine, and you do have source energy and communication really coming out for you. Okay, so there's as much communication coming from the higher realms. So a lot of you water signs, you're not really working, I feel, with the ancestors, or you're working with spirit guides. You're really working with the ancestral realm, celestial realm, the divine. You're working with higher octave of guidance right now. Okay, angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. I am observant. Okay, so yes, and you guys are observant. All right, you guys, and sorry, your affirmation card. Last one, the water signs. All right, affirmation. Manifestation, solar plexus. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. Topaz. So if you guys carry topaz, it'll be a good time to carry topaz. And then we have sacral chakra, fire agate, creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth, right? And I did feel that that was what I was feeling. I literally said, I think destruction, something was being destroyed, right? And this is your sacral chakra. So this is like, you're going to be co-creating with spirit. So if you're in this stagnant energy, if you're in this experiencing, right, just know that everything is going to flow. Just be in the experiencing because you're meant to go through, because you're meant to nurture yourself. There's something that you're supposed to see beyond the illusion, whether that's with yourself or with other people. You do have people in your camp. Whenever I see the politic card, I don't care. The people are in your camp, water signs that are not for you. that are deceptive, or a snake. So just be very mindful of that snake energy. 0044, 777s, and 111s are going to be your angel numbers, you guys. All right, thanks water signs for hanging out with me. I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of 2022. Again, you guys do have beautiful blessings coming in. There's just a little bit more of that healing process that you guys are going through. You guys are clearing past life energies. So just know that there's healing, but there is love coming in. There is communication coming in. And for some of you guys, this is communication around love. That's going to be very healing for you water signs as well. I'm going to show this card to you guys again because Spirit wants to remind you that you are extraordinary. Okay. You are not like everybody else. You are unique. And so don't compare yourself for the next month and a half to your friends, to your family, to society, because you were meant to be unique. You were meant to come into this world to be the uniquely you. Okay. And so please, learn to embrace your uniqueness yourself. I've been told I was weird. I was told I was the black sheep. I was told a whole bunch of things. And I know that that can be hurtful. And it's like, right? Because what do we really want? We want to be seen. We want to be accepted, right? We do. We want validation. But 90% of the time, that's always going to fall short, okay? Outside of us. And what Spirit is saying is you're directing your energy inwardly back to you, healing yourself, working on yourself. And you're going through this beautiful rebirthing process where when you walk through that portal next year, there's going to be so much more for you, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the reading, water signs. I'll see you next time. Bye now.